Hello, good morning. Welcome to today's video. So remember that these videos will usually have some sort of a message for you. If you're watching it, you were meant to. So I want you to kind of dig deep and go, how can this relate to my life? And I'm not talking about, if I talk about circumstances or situations, those are just ones that I'm using as an example. So there's always something that we can relate to in our own life. And let's get started. The card I drew from Seven Energies Oracle deck is Roots of Abundance. Roots of Abundance. Okay, and what this means and what this is saying to us is being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life. This is so crucial right now. If you do anything, do this every single day. So it's also about and feeling secure in your trust and belief in abundance. And also I'm going to add trust, faith, and belief in yourself and a higher power. That will get you through everything. When we do the breathing, we connect down to the center of the earth, and that is grounding. That is rooting you. That is keeping you more stable, safe, secure. That feeling is always available to you. And I know it doesn't always feel like it because I've been going through the dark night of the soul. Not my first time, in the last little while. And sometimes I feel like having no hope, like what's the point? I guess what's the point? I don't like the way things are going all around us. Can something just change real quick and hurry up? All my junk coming up, right? My limiting beliefs, the things I've thought before, feeling down kind of, but not really sure why, and sadness. And like, I'm done. I want something to change, or I can't handle it. So if you're going through that, it's just part of this whole ascension process. I know that's what's part of it. I know I'm not stuck in anything. It's just these feelings needing to come up to be dealt with. And you might want to look up shadow work. And that's exactly what my cards were calling me to do today. So this card, though, Rooting in Abundance, really is about, okay, I want you to connect deep within yourself, deep into the center of the earth. Find your center, find your support. No matter what's going on around you, use your breath and just connect deep within and just sit there solidly and breathe. The card signals to pay attention to how you are anchored in the story of your life. That line alone, oh my God, how are you anchored into the story of your life? What story do you tell yourself and others? Well, my life is like this because, or I can't do this because, or this is just the way things are. And because of what's going on in the world, I guess I am forced to. I guess there is no way I can. All those are our stories. We can also have stories that's been with us forever. Me, my rebel. I'm a rebel. I don't like following rules. I don't like this, so I can't have this type of job. I don't want to I have a hard time working with other people. I couldn't be restricted. I don't like this, so I can't live there. On and on. All these stories we told ourselves because we believed, and I sit in some of them so solidly because they protected me. They've given me like a reason, and it's an excuse. I can't do that because I'm this, right? So that's just the way things are. So I want you to look at what stories have you been telling yourself? The world is full of limitless potential and will nourish you according to your beliefs, regardless of temporary outer conditions. I always say that. It's your beliefs that hold you back, not necessarily what's going on around you. Now, here's something. Absolutely, right? I want to move somewhere warmer because Canada, the whole of Canada is too cold for me. Like every single space in Canada is too cold for me. I want a place I can go all winter and just be. But my story and what my beliefs are is that it's too hard. Like, how would I pay rent here plus be somewhere else and pay rent? And where would I go? And now it's really hard to get into the US if I want to go there. And then where else would I go? It's harder to go to Mexico, right? Like all these things. There's limited potential though. There really truly is. I know Canadians that are living in Mexico. I know right? We know that it's possible. It's only our stories and our beliefs that hold us back. So that's what we are working on overcoming. You are not a victim of life. Life happens for you to overcome, to show your strength, for you to build more strength in that area of your life, for you to learn things that'll help you move through that area of your life. If you find yourself in ungrounded thinking, now is the time for radical trust, Growth never follows a straight line. You will manifest what you need when you need it. And I always have been able to do this, but always just what I need. I need to work on, I get to manifest more than I need. I get to manifest huge abundance whenever I want and whenever I require it. Because that's possible too. That's just a belief. It knows it will not fly away with the wind because its roots are planted deep within the earth. So that's thing too. You want to stay solid. You want to stay on kind of like solid ground. That's you. It doesn't have to rely on the economy. When something happens, when we lose something or don't have enough for this or whatever, that just calls for a deeper belief, trust, faith, intention setting, focusing on the energy, focusing on what we desire to bring it into being, because it's all possible at all times. Okay, I took up a lot of time there, so let's go through the cards. Oops. Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands, Ace of Wands. Just a minute. So the cards today that I pulled, I'm getting to that spot, are, first of all, Eight of Cups. Oh my God. Eight of Cups, walking away from what doesn't serve you. Hello. These two cards came together. We need to walk away from what doesn't serve us. That could mean thoughts, beliefs, words, friends, relationships, cities, jobs, whatever. It's time. The Hermit, go within. We're going to need to find our strength and power within us when we do something like this, right? It's going to require us to really stay solid in our faith, trust, and belief in ourselves when we make changes like that. Then the King of Wands comes up, and the King of Wands says you are a master in your realm of work. Your ability to lead yourself and others is obvious and powerful. So if you're like, I don't really want to lead others. And we're just talking about mostly right here, leading yourself. You are powerful. You have all you need. You have your strength. If you don't think so, you will develop it. And your confidence develops when you start to take those actions that bring you towards what you truly more desire. Okay. So that faith, trust, and belief in yourself, you do have the power. It's about leading yourself, being the leader in your life. And the last card is the Ace of Wands, another Wands card. Oopsie, Ace of Wands. Oh my God, holding it with the wrong hand is weird. Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands is let the spark of inspiration consume you. Feel the fire of your desires so much that your only option is to begin. Isn't that just perfect? This card calls you to feel into your entire internal fire and desires. That's what's required, right? When we want to make a change, lead ourselves, walk ourselves into a new life, a new direction, whatever. Oopsie. We need to feel inspired and motivated. And that's what it's up to us to feel, that inspiration and motivation. It has to come from within us. And that is this Ace of Wands saying, connect to what you desire. Connect. And when we tend to, what can happen is beliefs come up as, oh my God, but that's not possible. Or it's just too big. Or it's going to take too long. I get those. So what are you going to do then? Give up? That's the only other option. That's what I tell myself. So then what, Diana? Are you just going to give up? Because you think it's going to take, which is just a story. It's just a story. Your life can change tomorrow. Your life can change in an instant. We know that, right? So anything is possible. I am open to the possibilities that are always available to me. Do I see them right now? No. But that's okay. I am open to seeing possibilities. I am open to seeing opportunities. I am open to things coming to me. I'm open to meet the right people. I am open to see the right resources. I am open to someone just coming to me and saying something that can change our world, right? So the Ace of Wands, find that, connect to what you desire, know it's possible. You may not know how yet, but believe that faith, trust, and belief in yourself. Anchor yourself, right? The roots of abundance. Anchor yourself. Nature, go out into nature and see how abundant nature is, how many leaves there are, how many rocks there are, how many trees there are, how many, I'm just looking outside, blades of grass there are, how much water there is in this world. There's abundance everywhere. So abundance is truth. There is abundance. How many millionaires are in this world? How many billionaires are in this world? More than ever before in the history. How many millions of dollars can you win every single week in lotteries? Millions, millions. There is abundance everywhere. Tap into it. All right, let's do our breathing. Inhale, lengthening up, extending through your spine. Exhale, release, relax, letting everything go. You can focus on, I'm releasing beliefs and stories that don't serve me, and they're gone. Time to end them all, right? Inhale, bringing in new love and light. I'm open to believing. I'm open to possibilities. Exhale, release and relax and let it all go. Down into the center of the earth. Dump it in the center of the earth, and at the same time, root yourself into the center of the earth. Inhale the grounding, rooted life force energy from the earth, which is secure, stable, and safe. Bring that into your whole being as you inhale deeply. And as you exhale, root down further down into the center of the earth, spreading your roots, everything down, 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 releasing, clearing, letting go. Feel that beautiful love and light energy like a big ball into your heart center of beautiful energy, expanding, expanding, expanding as you breathe, expanding as you breathe. And then exhale and root that also right down to the center of the earth. All right, look at what stories you're telling yourself. What things do you say to yourself? And if you look at them, you realize they're not really true. Maybe based on something from the past, maybe based on something someone said to me, maybe it's just something I believed for so many years that I actually think it's true, but it's really not true, and it doesn't have to be anymore. Okay, have an absolutely fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow.